You want to see a very interesting magic trick? Yeah, my background ain't real. I actually got myself a green screen. So because of that, I feel like this might help out improve the quality of my videos. Obviously, this is still the testing phase of this green screen. I still gotta figure out the lighting properly, and I gotta get out some of the creases in the background. But overall, I am now starting to try to use a green screen. Now, if you guys don't like it, let me know. I am going to be fiddling with it for a few videos and all that to really just see how it is and get better at it. But with that, though, let's get into the main topic of why you clicked on this video in the first place. So there's a lot of news to cover. We have stuff about Goodbye Eri, the one-shot manga that was written by Fujimoto that did Chainsaw Man. We have stuff about Konosuba, and we have Urusei Yatsura. So let's start off with Urusei Yatsura, and then we'll move into the other topics I just, talked about. So, Urusei Yatsura is a series that came out in the 1970s, or 1978 to be exact, the manga to clarify, and it's a series I have seen here and there over the decades of watching anime, growing up. I remember seeing images of this female character. I remember seeing screenshots of the anime, and I never really watched it, but I have definitely seen the character often while I was just circling around trying to figure out what anime to watch, what manga to read, etc. I definitely saw this character, and the thing about this is even though I've seen this series pop up every so often, I don't really know anything about it. Like, just to be straight up, I don't know anything about it. Now, some of you guys did clarify to me on social media about what it is after I made a post not really knowing what it's actually about, but to kind of clarify, apparently Urusei Yatsura is a rom-com series, and here's the main kicker about all of this. The big thing is that the author of Urusei Yatsura is actually the same author that did Inuyasha and Ranma 1/2. So I feel like everybody's gonna recognize, Inuyasha, Ranma 1/2, even though I haven't seen Ranma 1/2. I know, don't crucify me. I know I should watch and read that series, but the point is that when you think about, Urusei Yatsura, it makes sense that it's probably going to be a good series. I mean, it's probably what really jump-started and kick-started the author's journey of making great manga hits after that, but also, seeing its updated visuals with the trailer, it looks absolutely fantastic. Like, seriously, I'll probably have it showing behind me or whatever. Just take a moment to look at just the updated visuals. Like, look at the original anime style, and then look at the updated trailer visuals. It is absolutely insane. Now, obviously, as time passes, years go by, animation techniques and different styles of art change over time, so obviously things will look a lot better as time progresses, potentially. And so, it's clear that, Urusei Yatsura looks a lot more modern in terms of design when you actually look at it. However, when you take a good hard look at it, like if you want to analyze it, it does still look like a 1980s anime, but like I said, modern. And I do appreciate that overall artistic flair that the anime trailer gave us that came out earlier today. Now, apparently it's going to be airing in fall of anime 2022, so we all know how packed this upcoming fall season's gonna be. I mean, we have Chainsaw Man, we have, this stuff with, this series, Urusei Yatsura, we have Bleach, there's a lot of series, there is just a ton. If you were to go through the list, there is a crap ton of fall anime. It's going to be so jam-packed with banger after banger series, it's going to be absolutely ridiculous. So, the big thing about all this, I think all of us should take away, is that another series has entered into the fray, and it is going to be another big series a part of the fall season. It's like I said earlier, the past few weeks ago, is that we really have entered into maybe a golden age of anime, especially for this year, with all the upcoming anime coming out. But, anyways, with that out of the way, let's talk about the next thing, and that is the stuff with Goodbye Eri. So, I feel like everybody has probably heard about Chainsaw Man. I mean, the series is obviously very popular. It doesn't even have an anime yet, and the manga volumes just sell like hotcakes. It's really hard to just get a hold of a copy, because they're always sold out in my local bookstores. It's ridiculous. And so, Chainsaw Man has definitely boosted in popularity, even before the anime came out, which is coming out later this year, in fall. And the thing is that Fujimoto, that wrote Chainsaw Man, he wrote a one-shot series called Goodbye Eri, and I did a review on this series about a week ago. It's a really really good video. I recommend you guys checking out. I want to do a shameless plug here if you guys are interested, because it is a fantastic read. If you love Chainsaw Man, you will love Goodbye Eri. But anyways, the series is a self-contained one-shot, like 200 pages, and so when you really think about that, you wonder if it would ever get its own volume or not. But apparently it was clarified earlier today that Goodbye Eri, in fact, will be getting a manga volume release on July 4th later this year, which is just overall good news. I would love to see Goodbye Eri turned into maybe either a movie or an OVA episode, hopefully something like that happens in the future, because it definitely could be a quality movie or a quality OVA, depending on what studio picks it up and how they want to actually animate it. But that's it on the Goodbye Eri stuff. Then we shift over to Konosuba. So apparently there's going to be some new news for Konosuba on May 28th later this month. Now, at the moment, there's not really a whole lot to go on. We don't really have like any confirmation of what is exactly going to be about, but we can take some educated guesses. I mean, if we look at things that have kind of come out recently with announcements, etc., like Shield Hero Season 2, to also Overlord getting a continuation, to Tanya the Evil getting a continuation, to also the Isekai Quartet getting a movie, to also ReZero getting its Season 2 last year, we can assume that Konosuba is probably getting a Season 3. Now, obviously, this is just theory, this is just me throwing, you know, a knife into the dark, but it does not change the fact. When we look at every series that's kind of a part of a Isekai Quartet, they've all kind of gotten a continuation recently, and I feel like it all lines up for Konosuba to probably get a continuation. Now, we don't know if this is going to be a Season 3, we don't know if this is going to be a movie, we don't know if it's going to be an OVA, we don't know if it's even a light novel continuation. We don't really have a lot of information, but it is still very fascinating because I feel like there's a high chance it's going to be a Konosuba Season 3. Now, if it's a movie, that's completely fine with me as well, but we'll see where that goes. So, very fascinating, very interested to see what on, you know, May 28th it's gonna, you know, tell us about Konosuba. But I guess I'm gonna leave it at that. More or less, that's pretty much all the news I wanted to cover. I mainly used this video as, like I said, to cover news, but also to test out this green screen behind me because, you know, it's my first time really using a green screen. I know that's a shock, but yeah, it's my first time using one, so I know I might, you know, get a lot of backlash or something. I know people might be upset with the difference of this video, and if you guys really don't like it, I'll change it back, don't worry. But I just genuinely wanted to try it out, and if you guys like this, if there's improvements to be made, etc., let me know in the comments below. Obviously, like I said, there's probably going to be a little bit of maybe wrinkles behind me, maybe with some of the green screen or something, because I still got to, like, iron this thing out to get the wrinkles out of it. But besides that, though, yeah, just let me know your thoughts on it. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video and had any form of entertainment, you know, hit me up with a like down below, you know, subscribe, and, you know, hit that bell icon. It does help me out a lot. And with that, guys, be safe, stay healthy. Chibi out.